I'm Greg from Motorsports Innovations, and today I've set up a demonstration of the Racepak laser ride height sensor to show the ease of use and the accuracy of that sensor. Now my test, I've got my laptop in telemetry mode. I've got a Sportsman, the VNet module for the ride height sensor. The ride height sensor, which is the yellow on the steel roll, and a Racepak IQ3 dash. I've programmed the IQ3 dash with a couple different things. First is a direct readout in this section here of what we see on the ride height sensor, so you can see it reacts quickly and accurately to what's shown on the steel ruler. The other thing I've programmed in is warning lights at a couple of heights, one at 9 inches that could be a warning for a wheel stand about to be out of control. And then at 11 inches, I programmed warning light 4 to come in for, hey, you're totally out of control, you better lift. But I also wanted to show how the telemetry worked. That's not as visible, but that's what you'll be looking at on a run or a lap. The movement from 8 to 5 inch territory. And I can move it a little bit here. And we'll see it moves fast, and it's very accurate too. The ride height sensor and applies to any kind of motorsports, but I'm a drag racer, so I'll give examples and talk mostly about that kind of application. They're designed to be an alternative for shock sensors because they will show front end movement above the travel that you would normally see with a front shock sensor. So if your struts or front shocks have 2 inches of travel, but the car always does a 2-inch or a 3-inch wheel stand, and that's good, and that's how you get your best ET. You don't know if it is beginning to do an 8 or a 10-inch wheel stand. You may have a crew member would say the car came up really high that time. The time slip says it slowed down 3/100 in a 60-foot. So you want to be able to tune that area and understand what the car is doing above the shock travel area, and that's what this tool can do for you. It'll do it accurately and fast, and optionally light up lights for the driver. In terms of parts and pieces, we have a VNet module. We have the actual laser ride height sensor itself. Of course, it plugs in like any other VNet sensor. Mounts easily with the 2 supplied screws. Doesn't need any calibration. Bolted on the car, flat, and so it's going to travel in this kind of a range, and you'll get your reading. As a matter of fact, we'll hook up right now to the VNet, and immediately we'll get accurate readings. So it can be bolted on the car here, and it shows up accurately. It can be here, and you can see it's very fast. Isn't that VNet amazing how I was able to plug in real time and be accurate. So again, I'm Greg from Motorsports Innovations. If you have any questions, give me a call, 609-265-2110.